Hi guys, this is Troy from Australian Guitar Channel with a lesson for a song that I can't believe doesn't have a video lesson already. This is Most People I Know by Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. Pretty simple song really, just a chord progression that's repetitive and a lot of guitar licks and a little bridge section. Alright, so it's not too hard. And guys, share my videos around and like and subscribe and keep supporting me. I really appreciate the support. I'm getting a lot of requests through and repeat requests for certain songs. I'll get around to them all eventually. It just takes a bit of time, but I will get there. All right, enjoy this lesson. Thanks. All right, so I'm doing this with a slightly overdriven sound here. The opening is obviously much of the guitar part is played with an acoustic guitar, but there is also an electric guitar bridge section, so I'm settling somewhere in the middle with a slightly overdriven sound. Bear in mind that this opening part is played on an acoustic guitar. All right, so we start with an A. Down, 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 up, down. And you want to hit the second strum nice and loud, a little harder than the first. Boom, ba. And the second chord we do this. Take your second finger off and slide the third finger up to the third fret on the B string, and that's an A7 suspended, all right? Down, 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 up, down. Most people I know think that I'm great. It goes D, A, G, E. All right, and that's much of the song actually. D, A, G, E, and just two strums on each of those chords. All right. Now, in between those, you got the part where Billy Thorpe sings the ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, terrible singing, sorry. And just does that over the top of the A to A7 sus. For most of my life, the delusion, material gain, cause me confusion. All right, and so that's pretty much of the song until we get into the musical bridge section, all right, which we'll look at now. All right, so it goes straight into that little guitar break from the first chorus, I think it's the second chorus, and it goes like this. All right, with a nice cranked up overdriven sound. Not distortion, that's a little heavier than overdrive, so we want overdrive, which is just a nice gained up sound. He's playing it on the Les Paul. All right, so I'm just doing pull off 7 to 5th fret on the G string, to the 7th fret on the D, back to the 5th fret on the G, back to the 7th fret on the D, and that lick repeats itself over and over. All right, he just repeats it over and over like that. Now, I haven't counted up how many times he does it. Now, I'm not going to worry about counting up exactly how many times he does that. You can work that out for yourself. Oops. And then the last time it does it before it changes lick, it does this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes up to the 10th, 8th on the B string, 9th on the G string, back to the 8th on the B string, ending on the 9th on the G string. All right, same lick as just here, just same pull-offs and everything, different frets. And then it does this, same shape, but right up on the 15th and the 13th frets on the B string. 15th to 13th on the B string, 14th on the G string, and then back to the 13th there on the B, back to the 14th on the G string. All right, so I'll tie that little bit together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then it goes into the next little part of this breakdown where it just goes A to G. And this bit's done in the studio. There's a lot of synth going over the top, but the guitar is really just doing All right, so what I'm hearing here is A, and then it goes to that A7 sus chord from the start of the song, but then chucks a G down the bottom, all right? And then stays on that second chord, back to the A, all right? So it's A, 2, 3. Anticipated going to the A sus over the G chord. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then after that, it goes back into another verse. All right, so then after that, we've just got another verse and chorus, just as I taught at the start, just basically just leads into one of those. Think that I'm crazy. All right, and then we've just got some outro guitar licks, basically over those A to A7 sus chords. And I'll try and go through some of those now. First one I'm hearing there is this one here. All right, just 12th fret on the G to the 10th fret on the B string. Just a classic like blues lick, really. Give a bit of balls to the sound there. All right, just that over and over. It's kind of clearly, again, done in the studio. There's a bit of, he's probably done a lot of drop-ins and not maybe necessarily done it all in one take. So I'll just break it down lick by lick. Then does this one here. 7th to 5th fret, up and down, half tone bend on the 7th fret to the 5th, both on the G string. Back to that one there, back to the 12th and the 10th on the G and the B. Then I'm hearing this, 15th fret on the B string. Sorry, whole tone bend there, not a half tone bend. Yep, then I'm hearing this one here, 17th fret and the 19th fret, 19th on the G, 17th fret on the B. Bending that one like there, like that. Then this one here, 20th fret on the B string, and then 19th fret on the G string, and letting that third finger start off on a whole tone bend, but then slowly drop down like that. And then the last one as it fades out is this one here. All right, what do we got there? We got 17th on the top E string, 20th on the B string. All right, and like I said, that's all happening over the A to the A7 sus chord. Okay, that is the whole song, guys. All right, thanks a lot.